DIY challenges coming up, which are awesome. I really love them. A lot of video opportunities and you know, chances to make some good content. But in reality, I have a lot of projects. So today, I was going to introduce you to some of my projects. I have a lovely assistant, my little hubby. Turn this one on that just turned off. Yeah, turn that back on. Hit record. Okay, so I'm waiting on that camera to work, and so just bear with me for a minute. Okay, so this is something I recently pulled off of my back porch, and we kept it on all the time, so it was quite the little cobweb catcher, because yeah, the bugs really loved it, and we kept it away from the house. I think are the bulbs yellow in it? I don't remember, but it is so nasty, and I love it. I mean, it's just this cute little tarnished rusty piece, and it's really sweet, but I think it's time for a change. So it's going to need a really good, some good sounds, really good sounds coming. So I'm going to do some close-ups on this for my other thing. But yeah, this is this is heavy. So you don't want to lose any parts. So I've got this piece. What would you call this? This is like it's like a green. It's like copper, sort of like a, maybe copper. What a hot mess. You know what? I think it is copper or copper plated. I can't really tell. But this is so nasty. So I'm going to show y'all how nasty this little thing is. It's had a great life. I'm telling you. And this is where the lovely assistant, it went off. It's not working. So my camera's not working over here. So I've got that going for me. This is great. So hey, people joining on, that's probably me and you. So anyway, never mind. Sadly, this thing has a couple of dents in it that I'm kind of have to work out, but I think this is really copper because it's like seriously soft to bend. So little efforts here. I do want this to be brighter. I mean, the really turned brass copper was fun for a while, but I definitely think it needs brightening up. So we have some challenges to get this done. As you can see, it is super, super dirty. So that's why I have a lovely assistant, so he can come over here and help me with some things. Here's we have a washer here. Maybe I should have gloves on for this, because this is fixing to get really dirty. My account is so clean, too. As we have more of these little challenges coming up, and this opportunities to make some DIY projects, or restore things. One of the cute ones that's coming up is just to do all these things that kind of relate to each other on one table. So I'm working on an idea for that, and my theme here would be stars. So I will probably push this closer to Christmas, but hey, may as well get started on it now, right? So yeah, that's not gonna work because I have no camera. Lots of dust. So this has been up for how long? Like a year? We cleaned it. We cleaned it the summer. We cleaned it in the spring. This is just over the summer, how much nasty it collected. But we have had this up for a while. But getting back just to the tarnish in general, I think it was already kind of that green patina. But it's really dirty because of that. But I do want to brighten it up. But I have some choices, lots of choices. One of the things that we tend to have a lot of in my house, in my barn, is spray paint. So much spray paint. And I'm kind of trying to figure out what to do with all the spray paint. Now, we have really good spray paint. For example, this was $15. It'd be a great idea to take good care of it. Do you know what this is? It's called the Army Painter.
That's Ross's stuff.
Woo! Ross likes to spend a big bucks. So we're going to test a lot of our paints today. Yeah, it's called, that color. It's metal. We were fixing to do, well, that's a good idea. Okay, so if they're Ross's or have a specific purpose, they definitely need to go into their own little home. We have, this is like rough tough hammer, and this is for toolboxes. Does this go with your toolbox now? Or an old one?
I don't know what we had that for.
You think this is one that Ross had?
Maybe.
You never know. But we also have, this is a automotive touch-up that matches your truck, right? Is that your truck color, or is that too dark?
What's it say on the back?
It says Jeep. Oh, it's the Jeep. Whoa, what Jeep?
I'm not sure.
I'm not either. That's too dark for Grace. So we have a lot of automotive paints. And we have the high heat for that. And speaking of high heat, yeah, it turned out to be a really nice day in Louisiana, but it turned into another Louisiana day, hot and muggy. Peel coat. This is something my son used for his Jeep to make it painted like the Jurassic Park. So things like this, I know I can't use for my crafts, so I don't want them like in where my crafts go. I have. We still don't have anything. Nothing working. Is there a battery? Is it card full?
I don't know.
Delete the card, stuff on the card. Well, all the things you need to work out to make a video. Yeah, it's crazy. I have no wonder. So I just wonder what's going on. I have like nobody. I know it's a busy Saturday afternoon. Hey, better than
your normal time.
No, it's a pop up, which is why I'm kind of down to one now because I've even lost people. But frosting. I gotta think something clever, good crafting project to do for this. I've never tried that on metal, but I think that's a good arts and crafts color. All the plastics probably need to go in a plastic container. Don't see myself using red right now. Why I have this color, this fuchsia color, I really have no idea. I am not a fuchsia person. Is that what? Oh, okay. Well, you know what? It's Alicia. Yeah. So see how these colors end up in my house that need to be kind of moved on. Auto lacquer, who knows? Oh, that's prop testers. Hey, wait a second. What is this? Delco. Oh, Delco. I'm stealing that. I don't know whose it is. It's mine now. Now, if you do Mr. Super Clear, then this is also a really good product to use. But I will tell you this. I tried this on a doll, on a baby doll, the rubber face and all that baby doll, and it destroyed it. It was either this one or another one for models. It did not work at all. But I haven't tried it on my porcelains yet. So then I have some clears, but this is gloss. You know, I don't really use gloss. I've got some reds that definitely go into the craft pile. And I'm not going to say I'm sort through everything, but I do want to kind of pull out some things that I'm looking for. One of which I have a lot of other projects to do, so I'm finding these. I still have some of this. Is this one with the broken? Yeah. So I know one thing that's happened in the past, and I don't think you can replace these though.
They're very hard to return the pick on.
This is like some expensive stuff, and we got it, and within I don't know. Not long of having it. It's full. Oh, we dropped it. It is like really full. It doesn't work anymore. I don't know. We don't know how to fix that. So for one of my videos I did recently, we cleaned off the back deck and we put the new slip covers for really winter. I don't have any fall ones. That's a thing for when I get to go shopping in October. But this is something I found. I think this one I actually found at Rolling Hills. And it's just one of these vintage little wire plant stands. But someone else had already primed it. So I'm halfway there. And I'm going to turn my husband on this one somewhere. But what I like about this is we have speakers hanging up in these little tables. I have two of them. Hang on. More paint. More paint. I said there's about 50 bottles of paint here. Cans of paint, I should say. Now, how many would you estimate?
Go 50.
We'll go 50 because there's more here and there's not more back here. Yeah, there's more. I have this one as well. Now, this one fits right up under the speaker. But this one, what was it doing? Where was the speaker? Did the speaker sitting on it or what?
It's on the wall.
I know, but this fit. I think this one fit under. Or was the speaker?
I can't remember.
But anyway, these are just really cute to have, to put drinks on, whatever. But I also like because they tuck up under there if you want to just tuck them. And I have a plan for this one to go under a speaker because we need the little place where you put your remote and maybe a little drink or something. Maybe use this table for that. And we also like to keep binoculars on our table. So on our back porch, so bird watching. So this is just a good little table to have for that. And that is a fill project. Sadly, one of the little feet's gone, so we're just going to have to rough it over here with this orange thing that wow, we're so creative. But it's this fill. This goes on the end of, I'll bet you put this on here. You did?
I did. I don't know.
It's like a thing for whatever. Like the rubber things that go on wires or something, isn't it?
Sure.
Now this one okay, so we're gonna pick out the paint we want to use. But hang on. So this one is one that had that plastic coating on it, and someone had spray painted it, and it is terrible. It is. I'm just wondering if my chat's not turned on. I mean, this is weird. Like nobody is picking up. I've done something wrong though.
Have you?
Yeah. You go check and leave me a message to see and see what's going on.
I can't. I don't have a group or whatever. I don't have a channel, so I can't.
Oh,
You're
okay.
still going. Or at least
Hey, well, go then go take mine and go see if you can if I can respond on that one if it pops up.
do that.
I don't know. We're gonna learn. So this one, I love the size of it, but it is such a mess. It's just covered with that plastic that was originally on it, and it's turn my volume up. So we need to get some of that off because I just let it sit like this and used it this way with all the paint peeling off. But every time you touch it, this stuff peels off. But anyways, that rubber coating is dry. It got dry and brittle, and now it's just flaking off. But someone had painted over it with hot pink, and then they had painted over it with white. And so it was kind of it was brass on there at some point. I guess a brass coating. No, it's just metal. No, it's brass. It looks like a brass coating. So it's been through a lot, and we're going to see if we can clean it up a little bit. I don't mind that it has all the layers. It definitely gave that little shabby chic look, but it is so, it's just flaking off everywhere. Is this working now? Is this
I gotta go.
Okay. All right. So this project on the list of things you got to do is we're going to scrub it down with some whatever we have. Scotch. We have scotch
Something.
things. All right. So that's a big project. And we're going to pick out our paints for that. Now, I love that hammered, but I don't have enough hammer for 2 projects. So let's see what we got. First, do you want to try? What can we put on there? Hang on. Let me roll my cart. Another project coming up. I know we can't really get in the video, so you're going to have to trust me on it. Maybe you can get it in this one. I don't know. Nope, right over that. This is why we video. We don't do live shows because this gets to be a hot mess. So I have a tea cart that belonged to my mother, and it needs some love. And it's time to. We definitely need to paint it right now because I don't want it to rust. It's getting a little bit rusty spots starting to pop up here and there, and some paint chips. Paint chips. It's a really cool piece, but I have a lot of colors. If they work. Oh look, I got this at Rolling Hill for $1. That we can either combine to create. Oh wait, no, this is for this. I'm going to use rust. We need a nice off-white that we hope works. And I have this color. It says controls rust, but look, it's like all busted up at the bottom. I don't know what that means. It's busted. Do you know that?
Busted or just
Yeah.
got paint on it?
I don't know. I think it's got some on it. Oh my gosh. So would you give that a test to see if that's going to work?
It's got another color.
Because, well, that's the thing too. But we also have this. And we have whites. If nothing, I want something outdoor. It will prime it. Because I definitely want something that does not rust. And Color Master Paint and Primer. This ain't about rusting. Did you test it?
No.
Yeah, there's
It's never been used, so.
I don't know, we'll test it to see. It may not work.
What's it say?
Yes, I had a cardboard box over there just did that or something. All right, and then this is a really cool color. I like this off-white color. I mean, this really wood palette color. I like that. This is sort of a cool color. Matte. Oh, I know this is. This kind of matches our trim around our house. Okay, so how's that color gonna? That's pretty close, Bill.
Pretty
We're
close.
not buying anything. I think this is the color we're going to go with, but I want to have some backup. And this is a controls rust, so definitely good. But I definitely want to have something to back it up because we have some really, really, really dark rust spots and paint chips. So I'm digging around. Like, this is No Shop September. Oh, it's really good. So this is No Shop September. So that means I can't buy anything. Well, see, that's another really cool color. I don't like this. Oh, yeah, second. They're the same color. Yeah, River Rock. Hey, think River Rock would be a really good color for that little white one. So that's gonna be that one. I got 2 cans, so we can do pretty good with that. It's undercover, so I'm not worried about it rusting as much. Oh my goodness. So, and then the little one, I was really thinking some type of a hammer, but we're worried we cannot ever get this one to work again. We have 2 though. So what we were hoping, Rust-Oleum, give me a break here, is that you could pop one of these tops off and reuse it. So this is our experiment of the day to see if this will work on that. If it does, we're good, because we know we have enough paint in one to spray paint that little thing, and then we have I'm sure I have enough white around here to spray paint the other one. So this is for the little one. That's great. So what I was thinking, Phil, is that this is for that one over there.
Okay.
The bigger one, and then if hopefully we have enough in just 1 can to spray paint that one. But do you think we need to base cut that with anything else just to make this go farther? Well, I know, but like the brown, because we got browns. We got paint we got to get rid of. So that's the other thing. So much paint, and probably need to start getting rid of. You know what I mean? It's, may as well use it than let it just go bad here. All right, so this is going to be this color, but I don't know if we have enough. So we may have to get some of the bad places. That's goes to colors. See, what's on that? Oh, I know what that is. That thing leaked in the container. That's what it was. Yeah, I remember that. It's been a while. So what I was thinking, if we had another white in here somewhere. It says stop rust, but it just says primer. Wait, what? No, it says primer. What color is it? This is sand. So if it works, I would hit all the bad spots first, and then and then do that, and then hopefully we won't run out. So that's a plan. That way it won't lose. Hey, it is what it is. We can only use what we have here. So there's that. Right? Is that the good can right there? But just don't forget to stick them together, because once I hope we can pull that thing off. Now, that's a big project. So we got different size projects. We got some other crazy projects coming up. I picked this little cutie up at Rolling Hills. Now, it's a heavy, oh my goodness, heavy duty crate. Now, you can get these little crates at the craft stores and all, but I didn't know they were this heavy. I think this one, it's got ants on it. It's just so heavy. I don't know where this would come from. That thing weighs a ton. It's a lot sturdier than most of the other little things I've seen. I do not like this shade of green, but that's where the spray paint comes in. I don't mind it kind of as an undercoat if I do some distressing. I got all this leaves and stuff on it. And so we're going to pull up $3.75 price tags. Pretty good deal, isn't it? I think. And I think those things run about like $10. I don't know. Not that big of a deal. So now I got to pick out a really cool color for this one. And I'm trying to think of what season do I want to use this with. It's kind of rusty. I'm thinking fall. It's pretty fallish. I've got a red, but that's going to look too Christmassy. I got a really rusty color somewhere. What is this? Oh, truck and van paint. They don't even have a red vehicle. What was that? I don't know where these things come from. That's clear. I need to kind of get all my clears together again. I'm tempted to just do brown. Where is that? I do have satin leather brown, but there's not much in here. I think I'm going to hit it with brown. And I may just to spray paint it, knock off some, and maybe come back with another coat that is maybe a light color. So I'm kind of getting some ideas on what I want to do with this. So hopefully, let's see what I need to get rid of. Actually, some really good browns though. This is another good brown. Satin brown. It's really dark. What else could I do? Yeah, I'm gonna probably go with, I'm gonna go ahead and try to use this up first because it's just a little bit left and see what happens with that. And that's I'll start on this. Another project. Lots of brushing off to do. Now this is a big one. Now I don't know what's gonna happen with this one. This thing has been in our family, I know, since at least 1980, if not before that. I want to say before that. And at one point, it was white. I think it won my grandmother. So, I mean, I think it's even older than that. I believe it came from my grandmother's house. So, it was pink. It was white first. But then I painted it to go with my wallpaper in my bathroom that had a real pretty pink in it. And so, it got this interesting shade of pink somewhere in here. And then when we moved somewhere else, so, I took it with me. And it was, I needed green. So I painted it with green. Now, one of the problems over the years, and it's really common with these little pieces like this, if you've ever had one, is they break. So not only do they break, they're so glued in there that you have to really dissect it to get it apart. So we're going to have to, one of them's broken off even. Yeah, right here, like for example, this one's even. Now I'm going to come back with a drill and drill these out. So I think I drilled them all out. So how to fix this for no money is my other fun thing. And it's just a little wonky because it's the feet aren't straight. They've never been level. I don't know. It's just a thing. Isn't that crazy? I know. But what I have, and I could not remember if this was from a Rolling Hills purchase. Why I bought bamboo skewers, probably for craft things. But these are very long bamboo skewers that I got. We may have got for camping. I think my husband pulled them out of the camping box. He just forgot he did that. But I can't imagine me using bamboo skewers for camping because we had the metal things for doing, your marshmallows. Anyway, long story. This is pretty flexible, but that's not what you have to do. You have to soak these in hot water. So you can tell how this is going to be a project that's going to take me more than one day to do. Because first, it needs cleaning up. Second, we're going to pull these off, drill the holes out, soak these in hot water really good so that we can bend them and get them in the hole and do some gluing and some setting. And it's also, they're tacked in. And I hope I have all my nails still. I don't think I do. This one's probably, no. Yeah, 1, 2, got that. Ooh, that one's broken. So we're going to need to get some little brads, which I probably have, in order to do some repair work. So yes, this is worth saving. Now, we've had it forever, and it is really sweet. And it's pretty convenient in the little bathroom. So that's another project coming up. Yay! And then, my big one. And it has to happen. Has to happen, like, soon. Get all my parts together. I didn't myself room. This is big. It's really big. Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna check my. I still have the price tag on this thing. My sign, my adorable sign. I don't even know what this is. Okay, so this has a sign, a thing on the back right here, and it says, price tag. This thing was $49.95. I have to do a picture of this. It says signs, F.J. Harrison, Pulaski, whatever. Anyway, I've always left it on here, and it survived all these years. But it was made in China. Don't get excited. Now, I bought this during a time when we were doing some remodeling on our house in Del Rio, right? Yeah, because I had a studio there. It was over my door. Yes, because that explains it. We were remodeling our house in Del Rio, Texas, and God love Del Rio right now. So anyway, we had to pull up carpet, and we were buying materials, and it seems like every day I was moving something heavy around or trying to store something really big. And so I called our truck, our little business. It was Taylor Ridge Dead Elephant Storage and Removal. So I found this, and I said, okay, I'm totally painting this to say, you know, Taylor Ridge. You know, I don't think I had Taylor Ridge at the time, did I?
I don't remember.
I don't remember we had that. Something Taylor, maybe I just had Taylor at the time. And then when we moved here, I said, I definitely need to do this. We have had this for 30, I'm going 20 something years, 25 or so years, still never painted. But yet it has always lived over my studio door. And it needs some cleaning. And we're going to start by base painting. First of all, we got to look for any kind of damage. And it's held up pretty well, actually. I'm kind of shocked. I do not see any bad breaks that would not work with the overall theme. I'm being an old sign because it's an old sign. But we're going to start by just, you know, basically cleaning it up, base cutting it a flat black, and going from there. But so you can see how some of these little projects are going to take some extra time. And I'll hold it in front of this camera so this camera can see it because it's still recording. And yeah, I think this is going to be a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to get this done. And one of the reasons I kind of want to do it is everybody's doing this stuff with trucks lately, you know, the cute little pickup trucks and all that kind of stuff. And I said, wait a minute, I got a truck. And this is going to be really a fun project to work on. But it is a step-by-step project, and I can't get it all done in one live show, that's for sure. But I just want to kind of introduce to you some of the fun things that you get to look forward to in the rest of the month. So that's another big project. And then, whoop, there goes my spray. Now my goal is to try to get this, but most of this done in September so that I'm not, so I can still honor my No Shopping September and use up some of the materials that I have, including more spray paint, which is going to be awesome. Look at all the spray paint. And a spray paint gun. They're good. Good to have. I have been over here and one more here. But this chair, I'm having some thoughts. And if you watch this video after the fact, need a little sign in on this one. So this chair's got really good legs. It's got oak legs and oak back. All this is oak. But this seating, I am pretty sure is what? Not oak. Huh? It's a wood, because it's in wood grain. It's just a really thin, I don't know what it would be. But anyway, it's just an adorable little wood chair. It's very well made. It's very heavy duty. But it has been sitting out, it's just been abused over the years. I bought it abused at a garage sale. You know me, got a thrift. But I really want to do something fun with this chair now. It's time. And I got a lot of spray paint to do it with. So, two things I need to do is, pick a color. Would be one of them. I'll give y'all some options later. Because it's got to come out of my pile. Seems to be right now, I've got a lot of gray. But I don't think I want it gray. Because gray's really not going to go. But I would like to layer it. I would like to do some gray. And then sand it in between, kind of get some stuff going to see how it turns out. So, hi, Edwin. No, you're fine for being late, honey. I just checked in and saw that you were down there. Yeah, so I'm just been kind of going through, we'll go back and watch the video. But I had this chair, and I'm trying to pick out what color to paint my chair. But before that, once again, lots of sanding, lots of cleaning. Projects are really hard. So you'll watch a lot of these like DIY videos, and people buy all this stuff, and nobody sends anything. It's already done, I guess. It's just like, where's that part in all of it? Because that's the tough part. That is really the tough part. Now, one of the things I think you missed, Edwin, give me a note if you were here for the sign. You'll know what I'm talking about if you saw it. If you didn't, I'm going to show you my sign real quick. So there's that project. So we're looking at some major projects happening. They do not necessarily fit in with everything that all of these little challenges. Thank you for the chair. All these little challenges and things that are coming up, but I know that I can incorporate them still as one of my DIY projects. So I like big stuff. I've got things to do. Got lots of things to do. Oh yeah. Okay, you did see the sign, repainting the sign? Yay! So, what do we start? How many minutes have we been abusing people while doing this yet? What's my time? Half an hour? Oh, good. We could give them another half an hour of torture. Okay, let me show you my sign real quick. Let me show the sign up. So, my lovely assistant is going to pick the first thing for us to work on. What did I do with my sign? Ah, it's so big. I didn't lose that. Anyway, and there goes my camera spray paint. Okay, so this was a sign. Hang on. It's right in the way of everything. So this is a sign that I got, well, in Del Rio, Texas. For some reason, I think I bought this at a Ben Franklin's, that we had a Ben Franklin store, and I believe they went out of business. And, well, they did go out of business. I don't believe that. I was actually there at all the sales until it was like 95% off. But I'm pretty sure that's where I got this. And it was new. It was a new old-looking sign. Now it is an old-looking sign, so it's got that going for it. So my plan was to paint it. I know, this is so much fun. It's going to be great. Yeah, I love my sign. It's been hanging above my studio all these years, so this is a big project. That and going through about 50 cans of spray paint to see what is a keeper. So of my colors, I'm talking about my little chair. I'm coming up with some ideas for my chair. If you got any creative ideas, Edwin, that you think would work on my chair, using the color paints that I have are very boring. I have really no color. It's mostly like browns and grays and neutrals like that. But I do have some weird colors that I don't know are mine. I think this is my son's section. Now I'm looking at stuff. Pretty sure the blues went to something he did. Oh, and I have white. I mean, come on. So it's like, it's kind of down to this. It's white, or it's gray, or black, or I could have some fun with it. So I need some ideas for my chair. Now, one of the first things that I pulled out was a lamp that was sitting on my, out of my porch that we had left it on all the time. And so now it is just full of bugs. Yeah, my bug lamp. And I'm kind of worried about working by all this dust with all the dust with all my electronics. It's an easy clean. No, I think I'm going to have to watch. Oh, no, it's going to be some serious cleaning. Nobody want to watch. Well, no one wants to watch clean. But this is a good place just to kind of specific use. Oh, for my chair. Where is the chair going? I don't know. Anywhere, I don't know. It's served a lot of purposes over the years. My little chair, it's sat out here in the barn. It's also been in my studio in case somebody's visiting, because I got rid of all the chairs. It actually sat at my desk in my studio. So I've had it a while. It's served a lot of purposes, so it kind of gets around. It's also really cute to put, like I said, put on the back deck. It's just something like you come in and put your shoes on, that kind of stuff. I do like black. The only thing with the black on my back porch is how versatile that's going to, my camera went off, how versatile, I love the assistant, how versatile that will be. It is, oh, by the way, it is hot in Louisiana today. It's such a nice couple of days until I get out here with projects. How it will go into spring. I'm going to say this in a minute. I do like color. I know, white, and I don't, my white, do I even have flat white? I do. So I was thinking of something. Do I want to paint like the slats colors? Do I want to do, you can take this part. Oh, let me get back to the chair. Hey, hang on, back to the chair. So the oak is kind of cool. And one thing we could do is, and I know my husband hates to refinish anything, but I think if we sanded the oak, we have some oak stain. I wouldn't have to go shopping. And you can unscrew this. These seats do come out. And, oh, I say that. Where are the screws for this? Oh, no. 1, 2. Oh, here they are. All right, the screws are in the front. Duh. So the screws are right here. So this seat pops out very easy. So I could just see, black with the crackled white top. Yeah. So I could do the crackle paint on this. Now, I don't have crackle paint, so I'll have to make my own crackle paint. And the trick to that, I think, is glue. You just use Elmer's glue. Isn't that right? Something like that? Yeah? Maybe? I don't know. I don't like the crackle, though. I do kind of like that idea for the seat. So, I hate to cover up a good oak. You know what I mean? That's why I would like to see it refinished. So we're going to talk to my lovely assistant about that if he wants to help with that. He's more patient. Oh my goodness, me! I'm going to take care of spray paint everything. But he is a patient person and deals better with refinishing. And he does a very nice job. I did refinish a couple of things in my day, but yeah, this already has paint on it because it was in my studio, so that was kind of funny. So yeah, I don't know. Okay, I like stain here, paint here. I like the crackle. Maybe not black and white. Maybe we'll do the white. We'll do a dark brown because that's a brown spray paint. And that once this is stained, we'll have more dark show up in here. Do brown with the crackle. I do like the crackle though. I want to try that because I have yet to make my own crackle out of glue. Boy, I hope it works because I've never tried it. But yeah, it's a very handy chair, and keeping it brown, I think it makes it a little bit more versatile. Yeah. It's just like I think people just paint it with just Elmer's. Is that it? You know, I have so much stuff hoarded away. I may have some crackle. I don't know, but it's so old. If I do, because I haven't used it so many years, it's probably not going to work. I don't want to know what kind of stash I've got in my paint stuff. But yeah, so a lot of our projects, unless I just turn the camera around and we just hit it, are going to be boring. But I just kind of wanted to get this out there. Oh, Yumi, yep. Oh, Yumi just. Oh, hey. Oh, you're the one who said black with the crackle top. Oh, white. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go with stain brown on, and then crackle on the seat because the seat will come out, and I do kind of like it that white, and then I'll crackle, spray paint brown, put some crackle on it, do it in a white, maybe a little bit off white, or at least go back and distress it afterwards to make the browns kind of come up a little bit. I like pastel green. Okay, so this was so cute about this chair. You can put all sorts of cushions in it. I mean, come on, it's adorable. And then I also have it, looking really cute by itself. But you're saying green. I would have to go with just good old-fashioned paint because I probably can mix some paint. But as far as my spray paint collection, I have no green, but I have this weird color beige. Yeah. Some tells me sand. When I pick up some of these colors, it takes you down memory lane. I am pretty sure when I see colors like sand, and that's my son doing camo stuff because he liked to do some camo. Wait, I may have to get him on FaceTime and say, dude, what paint is yours? Why? What do you mean with all your paint? He's got so many little projects going on. Undercoating does not need to go with my, that goes on the vehicle. So we have like a whole box of probably just vehicle paint that's been mixed in. Anyway, all right, so Yumi, if you want to go back and watch, I got a couple of projects that I'm working on. One is a tea cart that needs to be loved because we've let it kind of get rusty. It's been sitting out in the weather because it looked cute. I had like a little plant stand set up there and it just got weathered. We had a lot of rain this year, a lot. So that needs some love, touching up. And even though it's more of a springy thing, I think just to protect it, we're going to go ahead and move it to the deck. I mean, my back porch and kind of use it there and maybe do some cute stuff with it back there. And then my I have two little wire tables that I don't know if y'all saw because I can't remember where I put them in. I have a couple of these tables right here that need some love. These were on our porch and I really like them. It's just this one's been painted and it is flaking and it is such a mess. So that's going to take some elbow grease to get that knocked off. But I really think we're going to love it once it's done. And I have stain better than brown. Oh, okay. So you're saying, you're saying that stain it brown. Let me just show you the chair real quick, the seat. Anyway, this is going to get spray painted, this sand color. And then I have another one that we're going to do in bronze color, hammered, kind of a hammered bronze look, just a smaller version of it. This seat is not a good wood for staining. I don't know how well it's going to show on any of that video. That camera just went off. The seat has, I wouldn't say burst. It's something that has to bend very easily, so it's a very soft wood. And it's really, I don't think it's going to take stain very well. That's what I was thinking painting. So I don't know. Wire brush it. Well, you know what? That is a thing. You can and get it to get in there. All right. Well, hey, you know what? I still think I'll take the chair seat off to do it. Yeah, because I got painted anyway. It's easier to work with. That way, especially staining. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't realize how easy it is to take one of these chairs apart. And not only that, you can take it apart and like put electric casing. I don't know. But yeah, so that's a good idea though. I'll the metal stand, that little. Oh yes, the wire. Yeah, but but you said wire brush it. But that is a way. If you take a wire brush and you scratch into this wood, it'll take the stain better. That's why I was thinking, this is really soft, but it's very slick. So I don't know how long it's going to take. Stay. That wouldn't be a bad idea. That would be at least be more uniform if I did it that way. Oh my gosh! But this thing. Okay, so here's my last question, and then I gotta get to work. Actually, I have to do some of these projects. Right now, this I believe is copper. I don't think it's real copper. We probably need to go check it out. But it's made to look like just, tarnished copper. Metal black. I want just for my area where we have it. I have some. We gotta use what I got now. Gotta use my spray paints. I have a really pretty hammered, and it's the little one. And the only reason I wanted this one wider was no reason whatsoever, other than I have paint. So I was avoiding color once again because we keep this out year round, and I just need something kind of neutral that I could just stick anything on. But I got plenty of neutral paints in over here. I just have that hammered, and I really want to do something with it. Now, this one has a really cute finish on it, but it's been, well, hey, Nina May's here. Hey, Nina May from Alabama. Hey, girl, I know everybody does that to you. Don't they do that to you? Or then they go, you're from Alabama? Oh, my gosh, you're from Alabama. Yeah, I have family in Alabama, so I know. Muscle Shoals. Yay! So this, I don't know. Just clean it up. Keep it in this kind of a coppery distressed look. I kind of want to brighten it up. I definitely want to spray paint the inside. It's so dark. I know I want to at least, and I do have copper paint. Not really, but you know what I mean. Hang on. I have brass. No, I have brass paint. Why do you have brass paint? I have gold. It's not even. But I was thinking about at least spraying this gold to brighten up this inside. But I kind of want light. I kind of want to see some light coming through here. I mean, I want just a lighter. I spent black. It's not black, it's green, for a very, very, very long time. And I definitely want to brighten it up. I don't want it all gold. I don't want it too. I don't know. I'm kind of blank on this, but I know I did have the brilliant idea to spray the inside. Well, that color. What else do I have? I have this. I hope still works. This is metallic gold. This says that really shiny, cool. It never looks this way. Never. It's a lie. So I can kind of like spritz it with a different kind of gold. Oh, and I have gold. We're getting into the gold. Hang on a second. I think I know what I'm going to do. Paint the inside gold. I definitely need to probably clean that up a lot. But I may just highlight this with gold. I have gold. I love this gold. It's raining. It's raining. Oh my gosh, my days are crazy. I have gold leaf, but it's a liquid gold leaf, and it's a really good quality product. Not cheap. Little big jar. You've seen them. They're like this big, and yeah, I can use that and just do some highlights on this. Maybe keep it dark. What are your thoughts? Well, I know it's pouring rain. I know. I can't believe it. And so maybe even paint that gold, with a better gold. So I think that's going to be some fun projects. And I'm encouraging you to go. Okay, wait. Let's go back. So what's shiny? Sometimes it gets confusing. So no shiny. So you want shiny. Oh, so the shiny never looks like it does on the cap, which close up on that cap, you can see. And then this cap is probably more what it's going to actually look like. It's just that it always ends up being that really flat color. So what I'm going to do is get my gold leaf and check it out to see how it works. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not painting the inside of this gold leaf. That was my thing. I'm just going to figure out which one of these is closest and paint it, because gold leaf is a weird color. It's the one that I have. I got the dark one. So, it is raining and the sun's shining. Does that mean the devil is talking to his wife or something? What's the story behind that? Like, if it's raining and the sun's shining, you stick a pin in the ground and you can hear the devil arguing with his wife. It's really gnarly. But I think this is going to be a really cute thing for Christmas, if nothing else. I have a lot of star stuff. So one of the challenges that we're doing is the country cottage look. And I do kind of associate stars, you know, Americana with that country cottage look. So my goal is to put something together like that, and all that has to kind of go together. And so that was one of my saving things. I love these challenges, but like I said, yay, No Shopping September means I have to work with what I have, and this is what I have to work with. So I think that's going to be a really cute table. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. So let's say we got some good notes here. And they say, no, oh, look, maybe a detailed pattern. Can you see? It has stars. I don't think you can see them then. But right in, there's something to back it up with. Never. Never. No, hang on a sec. That shows up. That star's going to show up. So I have a lag. I'm seeing y'all live, but my lag is like making me crazy. So I got to wait till at least I see my project. Yeah, you kind of see them. I can see that. But I'm still waiting for me to show up. Isn't that funny? It's how long it takes. Y'all hear that rain? It's cooling off. Oh, yeah, it's showing. Okay, good. So that's what I mean by the stars are kind of giving it some detail anyway. So maybe that's the thing. Maybe detail. Yeah, so I don't know if I would do detail because of the stars. That's why. Yeah, well, yeah, not. Gonna get it back together. It's very soft. It's very bent, and I kind of have to knock some of the stuff out of it. It got dropped a few times. Oh, it's not even sitting level on the table. Yeah, it's gonna need some love. All right, guys, come on. So as you see, I'm gonna be busy, and so I can't wait to get knocking some. Oh, I don't know. I didn't have a group here at the time, so I'm gonna go back to this real quick. Talk about your weird stuff. So I got this for $3.75 at Rolling Hills. Yay! This thing is heavy. I think just because of what it is, you know, it's kind of wood. It just kind of reminds me of fall. I would use this more in the fall for something. Now I have a lot of options of things to do with it. Yeah, I'm thinking so I'm not digging the green. The green definitely doesn't go with my house, but I think I could do the thing where you could spray paint it, you can distress it, and get some of that green to show up. You can put some wax on that so you won't cover it up. But I wouldn't mind sanding down to the green in places, but I do need it to be some other colors. One thing I was thinking, hey, back to the crackle. Where's the crackle? Maybe the crackle? I have just a little bit of brown spray paint to hit it with some brown spray paint, get some really dark areas on it, and then come back with a lighter color. I think I would find a lot more uses for it. But I don't mind the green, but as long as I can tone it down, I just don't need all that green. I like the little kids of color, but not like that. And then of course the people didn't do the back. So I gotta paint the back. Because I don't like it unpainted. I'm weird that way. That'd be really cute for, oh, they did such a bad job painting that. You don't want to, can y'all see it in the picture? See the back's not done, and then all the bottom's not done. Oh, but this is a place we may need to glue. Oh, I have a glue spot on the frame I just saw, so that's going to take me a little bit more time to do. Hey, I want to thank everybody for joining me. The green screen is not that great. No, it's not. It's not working. Not working for me. Probably went to a little kid's house. The lampshade is made out of metal, but we really don't know. I almost want to say it's copper, but I think this is cast. This is cast. It had like a copper, you can see the green in it. That's what's so cool. You can actually see the green patina, but those things just copper covered. Maybe. And they just faked it. Yes, just faking it. Oh, sorry. They're not in the picture. I'll move that. That thing's covering up everything. I got it. All right. Knock that one off. Back on. Oh, it is. Okay. So, so that's, so it's just metal. But it's really cute. Like I said, it's really let me put it back together real quick. It's a weird size. It's small. It's just a strange little light, but it's definitely going to look cute for a cottage. I think it's definitely going to have a little cottage. Was the other word? Cottage. Country glam. It's got stars on it. It's going to have gold. It's going to be glamorous. But yeah, I may not paint it. I may just clean it up really good, unless this does not come off. If that doesn't come off, I have like Oh, you know me. I'll figure something out. But that's what makes it so interesting. So anyway, I appreciate you all checking in. I love it. At least we got this video. We'll make this into a video so we can check back with it later and what actually happened to these things, because I am going to work these into some videos and displays, because I've used this for years, so I want to keep using it because it's just different. I like different stuff. I mean, obviously it's not a one of a kind, but still. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm going to let y'all go now. And so please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I think I recognize everybody. You may, if you're not subscribed, give it a shot. I think you may be there. And I said, you may try to clean it. You're going to paint it. Oh, yeah, we're going to try to clean it for sure. Yeah. I kind of like the green patina. Let me try cleaning it up, see what happens. But I did think about, I actually thought about the rust look, because it's rusty. Yeah. So it's already kind of got the rust going for it. It doesn't need any help right here. So I'm gonna clean it first, see what happens. Obviously it needs a lot of cleaning, and we'll just try to take it from there. And I want to give it enough transformation, but I definitely think the gold on the inside is going to help it a lot. It's gonna be adorable. Anyway, gotta go. So I've got to get to work. Obviously, only got a couple more good hours with this, and I've got 9% on my whatever it is, iPad over here. I guess that's still looking good. Okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.